Hey guys, this is a PNY GTX 770. Of course, it's an Nvidia GeForce card. And just making a quick video to introduce it so you can better see it so that you know what you're getting is good. To start off with, I just want to say I have 100% positive feedback, so you don't need to worry about getting a bad card. And if for some reason it's not working, you put it in your system and it doesn't work, you can return it to me for a full refund. But this card does work. I just pulled it out of my computer. We're just doing a little upgrade. And so this one's going on the used market. So again, this is a GTX 770. It has this open fan, 3-fan design. Gigabyte and MSI do similar ones, and these fans are good because they're generally quieter than the reference cooler, which is nice because you really don't want a graphic card jet whirling at you while you're trying to play a game or render an image. It does take a PCI Express 16 slot, of course. You should probably know that. It's a fairly large card, so make sure you don't have a real small little case. For your ports here, you have an HDMI, 2 DVIs, and you have a display port. So this should work with anything except obviously a really old VGA monitor, but this should work with just about everything out there. Here's our power connectors. You do need an 8-pin connector and a 6-pin PCI Express connector. There are adapters you can use, but generally if you need to use adapters, it may indicate your power supply isn't quite good enough. PNY says you should have a 600-watt power supply to run this. You could probably do a 450 or 500 if it's a good name brand. But if you don't have a good power supply, you probably will end up getting maybe some blue screens, maybe some game crashes and other things like that. So do make sure you have a decent power supply. I know that because I wasn't able to run this card on I think it was a 600-watt thermal take, because it just wasn't a well-made power supply, and so I ended up upgrading to a better made one that was a Gold Plus standard. So just keep that in mind. I've got all the original stickers on the back. This is just a regular clocked 770 card. It's a good card. It'll play most games on high or ultra settings at 60 frames per second. It'll play almost everything on ultra at 30 frames per second. You can, of course, SLI this card with any other GTX 770, but it has to be a 770. It doesn't have to be made by PNY, though. So that was basically the card. It works great. I'll ship it to you from the post office using priority mail, so it should get to you in about 3 days, maybe 4. Anyways, happy bidding. Feel free to ask me any questions. And just know you're getting a good card. Nothing's wrong with it. We just did an upgrade over here and don't have a need for this one anymore. Good luck bidding.